Wow, I had no idea that the stories were going to be... I have got three chapters in one video. This is serious. Well, let's get that other option. I found myself at a place that was both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. Feeling confused by that conflicting sensation, I looked all around. Jandy, Princess Jandy. A voice called my name from afar. Who is that person? My heart started to pound, and I turned to see a figure running towards me. That's Philip. Hello. What business brings you here? I have something I wish to say to you. It was the time I'd ever seen Philip look nervous as he spoke. What is it? Princess Jandy. He knelt reverently before me when he spoke my name. He held me steadily in his direct stare, and I felt a warm sensation growing inside of me. Whenever I am with you, whenever I am asleep, you are my dreams. When I am awake, you are my thoughts. You have stolen all of my heart. After meeting you, I now know what it is like to not be able to put feelings into words. Oh, these words he is saying to me. The words were familiar to me. They were words from the book Skeleton lent me. I have grown tired of following you like the moon trails the sun. Will you share each sun and moonrise and set together with me? You mean, please do me the honor of becoming my wife. Oh, it was the first time anyone had ever proposed to me, and my cheeks flushed hot. And when it came to Philip, this was the one that I had chose when I went through this the first time. I knew that I should say something back to him, but I didn't know what. I need to tell him, even a little, and with that full-hearted wish, I gave Philip Santa's squeeze. Princess, could you accept my love? It makes me so happy to know that he feels this way for me. My chest felt so tight that it became hard to breathe. This must be that feeling. But the words that formed on my lips were not ones that reflected my heart. If only you can bring to me the most beautiful rose in all the land, only then will I marry you. The most beautiful rose in all the land? Philip spoke the words as if casting a spell. I do not believe I could find anything more beautiful than you. But I promise to bring this to you. I know I can do this for you, my beloved Princess Jandy. I felt as if I'm about to be drawn into his honey-colored eyes. There was a sense of comfortable closeness. I closed my eyes softly. I opened my eyes. I found myself back in my new room. Dreaming. I collapsed to my chest. Collapsed to my chest was the book. I was so engrossed in the book, I started dreaming about it. My heart grew warm in my chest, thinking about that proposal. Reveling in the afterglow of the dream, I turned to the next page to read what happened next. Next day, I stood beside Skeleton, who was caring for his skeletal horses, sighing for the untimely time. Are you feeling gloomy over something, Princess? The thing is, now I know even less about love than I did before.
Huh? But why? Did that book not help you even in the slightest?
It did. It's just as wonderful a book as you said, but no matter which way I look at it, I cannot see myself feeling such passion for His Majesty. Dear me. What do I do? My shoulders slumped despondently, but Skeleton responded in a surprisingly cheerful voice. All will be well, Princess. This is but one example of a love story. You should try reading others.
You might discover something then. Confused feelings you've been having.
All right. I think you might just have a point.
Yes, and with that decided, I shall now take you to a place that has a lot of books.
And so that was how I ended up traveling with Skeletona to a place where there were many books that he would recommend to me.
And of course, what other place would it be than the library? Not that that's a bad thing.
The place he had brought me to was the Niflheim Royal Library.
There really are a lot of books. This is the biggest library in all of Niflheim.
Oh, so there will be plenty here that I can read? I nearly cried aloud. But looking around the dim, silent library made me bring my voice down to a whisper. Maybe it's the lack of light, but this place gives me the heebies. I was thinking to myself when... Oh, hello, Princess. Here behind me sent a shiver down my spine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
I slowly turned to face the owner of that familiar voice. Philip! Philip himself looked surprised.
Are you here to find something to read? I would love to tell you to take time in choosing, but it's closing time now, I'm afraid.
He lowered his well-kept brows apologistically, and a question formed in my mind. Don't you need to leave too, then?
No, he does not. I was just closing up now. I was just closing up.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry to have disturbed you at work. It's a shame I can't look around today, but I can go.
Now wait just 1 second. I'm the one who brought us here.
Oh, Bones, you...
I promise to help you put away all of the books, so please, just this once.
I want to do all I can to help the princess with her cares. Skeletona said all of this in one breath, not giving Philip any chance to interrupt.
Dear me. All right. I'll let you off this one. I'll let you off this once, as long as it is only until I finish shutting up.
His soft smile as he spoke was reminiscent of the one in my dream. Sometimes when I look at Philip, I get as it makes me want to cry. Could it be because of his smile? I kept that question to myself as I watched him conversing with Skeletona. What is it, Princess? What is it fascinating? Oh, it's not so much you as...
What? You weren't looking at me?
Well, I felt a bit funny after seeing Philip. Isn't that weird?
Not at all. It has a faint of romance about it.
Bones. Just when I thought I had lost my chance to reign in my own thoughts, Skeletona said the most surprising thing.
Speaking of romance, when is your next book coming out?
His next book? What does he mean? Skeletona sounded excited.
Are you hassling me? I don't mean to hassle you. I merely wish to express how eagerly I await it. Love novels are an oasis for the heart. Even the princess is hooked now, right, Princess?
My enthusiasm for the book I read yesterday had yet to subside. Yes, I became so engrossed in it that I even dreamed about it.
That is interesting. What kind of dream was it?
Oh, Princess? I then remembered that Philip himself had featured heavily in my dream. He watched my face instantly and I fell silent. Well, it was lovely.
I'm glad. I thought it strange that Philip should look as he did when... Why continue to hide it? That book was written by Philip himself. What? Really? Philip, are you really the author of that book? Not only this book, he is the author of a great many others. Goodness. And I will be... Shoot. I'll be right back.
The prince was charming. Yes, the prince was very charming. I'm sure the writer of that book must have experienced a great deal of their love. I spoke fervently, my fists clenched. I then realized I had gotten carried away and calmed back down. Philip's ears had gone noticeably red. Philip? I know what you mean. The gallant prince made my heart pound as well. And why hide it any longer? The truth is, the author of that wonderful book is none other than our own Philip. What? Really? Philip, are you the author of that book? Not only this book, he is the author of a great many others. Goodness. Yes, my dear skeleton, I know. Let's see. Oh. I have a love challenge. Worry not. I have the item that I need. See? I have the author of that book right in front of me. I'm a big fan of Philip's works, and I always ask him when the next one is whenever I come here. It's not that easy to just write a new book. But if you don't write, my soul and body will wither away to nothing. Body is one thing, but we cannot have you losing your soul. What is this? I have already had one of my bones taken by you. I lost the conversation between the two of them in a daze. What is the matter, princess? You have been awfully quiet. It's just that I can't believe the author of that book is standing right in front of me. My eyes met. His beautiful almond-shaped eyes matched the ones from my dream. Could you not accept this expression? Princess, what? I was caught off guard by Philip's taking a step towards me, and I unconsciously took a step backwards. Out! I heard the sound of something collapsing and found myself in all-encasing warmth.
Wait, I have a letter? Even though... I'm confused. Nothing would... Shoot. Oh. Shoot. It would give me more pleasure than to be with you, princess, if I should ever have that chance.
He held me in his stare while taking me by my hand and pressing it to his lips. I nearly melted on the spot. Well, I guess that's it for chapter 1. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Goodbye. Pardon me. I'm so sorry you heard that.